At the edge of a busy train station, under the shade of a rusted metal roof, sat a beggar named Sam. He wasn't dangerous. He wasn't lazy. He was just invisible. Every day, people rushed past him, eyes on their phones, minds on their money. Sam stretched out his hand. Some gave, most ignored. That was life. Until one day, something different happened. A tall man in a sharp suit stepped onto the platform. He looked powerful, untouchable. Sam thought, this guy must be rich. Maybe he'll drop a big bill. So Sam approached him and said, "Spare a little change, sir?" But the man didn't pull out his wallet. Instead, he looked Sam in the eyes and asked, "You always ask people for something. Do you ever give anything back?" Sam blinked, caught off guard. He stammered, "Sir, I'm a beggar. I don't have anything to give." The man smiled calmly and said, "Then you don't deserve to receive either. I'm a businessman. I only deal in exchange. If you can offer me something, I'll give you something in return." And with that, the man boarded the train and vanished into the blur of passengers. But his words didn't vanish. They stuck to Sam's heart like wet paint. If you can't give anything, you don't deserve anything. That night, Sam couldn't sleep. His whole life had been built around taking, never giving. But what did he have to give? He was a beggar, right? Or was he something more? For 2 days, Sam sat in silence, thinking, watching. On the third day, he noticed something he hadn't before. Flowers, bright yellow, soft white, fiery red, growing wild near the tracks. No one seemed to care about them. But Sam did now. The next morning, Sam plucked a handful of fresh flowers and walked to the trains. And for the first time in his life, when someone gave him coins, he gave them something back, a flower. At first, people were surprised. Then, they started to smile. Soon, people came looking for the beggar who gave back. Days passed, weeks passed. Sam became a fixture of the station. Every morning, he gathered flowers. Every evening, he handed them out. And something amazing started to happen. People gave him more, not just coins, notes, food, sometimes even small gifts. They weren't paying for his poverty. They were buying joy. And Sam? He finally saw himself through their eyes, not as a burden, but as a blessing. Then one day, the man in the suit came back. Same station, same confidence. Before Sam could speak, the man walked up to him. Sam smiled and said, "Sir, today I have something to give. Would you like a flower?" The man laughed and pulled out some cash. "Today, you're the businessman." But Sam wasn't done. He saved every penny he earned from those flower exchanges. And one spring morning, he boarded a train, not as a beggar, but as a supplier. He started his own flower business. One cart became a shop, became a chain. 6 months later, at that same station, 2 well-dressed men shook hands. One of them looked familiar. "Have we met before?" one asked. The other man smiled. "Twice, actually. Once as a beggar, and once when you showed me I was more than that." The tall man stared eyes wide. "You're that guy?" "Not anymore," the flower seller said. "Today I'm a businessman, because you taught me something no one else ever did." Moral of the story: you don't need money to give. You don't need power to matter. But if you believe you're small, you'll stay small. Change your mindset, and your world will follow. Because the truth is, success doesn't start in your hands. It starts in your thinking.